Holy shit. Airsoft Mags. Okay, in this video I'm gonna go over a way to fix feeding issues with Airsoft Mags. These are BattleAxe Mid Caps. They cost like 10 bucks, and they have that PMAG look. That's pretty much why I bought them, because I've seen good reviews. They're, you know, good quality, and they don't cost like 30 bucks like the what are they called again? PTS mags. Right. I already did this one just to test my theory or my assumption to prove it. So I will just set these mags aside and start with the first one. The things you need: a mag, a little hex key, or depending on your mag, of course, whatever you need to open it up. A small screwdriver as well, a thicker screwdriver or a pencil, depending on what you have. You don't really need the screwdriver part or function of it, and some silicone oil. Yeah, I got this from a friend. Shout out, Nias. You will likely see him in the future. Okay, I'm just gonna jump right into it. You open up most mags by pressing down this little lever right here and pressing the slide forward. Just taking this off, and then you need to use your little hex key or whatever kind of type of screw you have here to loosen this up, take this out. This is kind of finicky with gloves. So you just take that screw out, put it aside, don't lose it, that would suck. And then you can just pretty much push it out. Your case, you don't need it anymore, set it aside to the rest. And now you have your actual mag that, you know, holds the bullets. Okay, on one side of this mag you will have a little tab. I don't know how visible that is, but pretty much it's right here. You take your small screwdriver, and just unscrew that. That sounds really weird. I don't know if you can hear that. Dude, that fucking cringe sound. Okay, you basically just take this apart, this screw as well, you set it aside, then you just take this out pretty much. And that can be quite finicky, so just yeah, look how that works. As you can see, this is already broken. I don't know how they managed to do that at the BattleAxe labs, but you know, it's $10 mags. You get what you pay for, pretty much. Well, okay, I managed to holy shit, take this out. That's really, it sucks. As you can see, the spring isn't really strong. It barely jumps out at all. We're gonna fix that now. You just take your spring out, and as you can see, it's not that long. So just put that here for comparison. And the first thing you want to do is kind of pull it apart. Don't pull it apart too hard, because what I did the first time, I pulled it apart too really hard and it really expanded, and what happened is I just couldn't put it in anymore. It was like impossible. Okay, when you're done with that, yeah, you can just put them back here. It's now slightly longer. That's all I wanted. I don't want it to be too long, right? Because then it will be just a pain in the ass to put it back in, and it doesn't really need to be too long. That's so retarded. Okay, another FYI, another warning: don't let your fucking follower fly all over the room. It's gonna suck finding it again. Yeah, okay. Now it's nice and long.
That's what she said!
Now that you have lengthened your spring, you will take the silicone oil. It really depends on if you have spray, like spray or like just normal oil. If you have spray, just spray like in there a couple of times. That will do the job. If you don't have that, just put on one-time use gloves. pour a little bit of it in your fingers. Rub your fingers your fingies a little bit, and just go over the feather, the spring, not feather. You're not stupid. You'll have to just lube your fingers up again to make this work. You don't need to make the lube or like the coat too thick, because yeah, well, it's not that too necessary to make this function. Just put a little bit on there. You can also, if you want to, like get in between the coils, like into the coil like this, just press into it. Yeah, just play around with it a little bit, and just you'll notice what works and what doesn't work. Okay, when you've done that, it's already time to put it back in. It's already time to put it back in. So what you're gonna do, find the hole. I know this can be hard for airsofters because most of the time it will be virgins. Yeah, I digress. Put it in. Now that the follower has hit the wall right here, it can't go forward anymore. Just pull it out again, just a little bit, and put it back in. This allows, you know, for the lube to be put into effect, and just lubing it up nicely. Okay, now comes the not so fun part about this stuff. There are many ways to insert the spring, but what I've found to be effective or working best for me is just pushing it in, holding it down with your finger. If you have fingernails, you're in an advantage over me, but I don't have that. And just kind of like weaving. You hold it down, you push it in with your screwdriver or pencil, and then you hold it down again. I'm just gonna put on a time lapse now, so you can see how much I suffer doing this for you guys, for your entertainment. Yeah. Okay, at a certain point where you only have like, what is that, 5 centimeters? Don't ask how I know the exact length of 5 centimeters, guys. Yeah. Anyways, you'll take that that cap back. Some mags don't have like these rods in here to hold down the feather, or the spring. Sorry. At least from what I've heard. Obviously, I could be mistaken. But if you do have this thing, you will insert it into the spring to a certain point, and then just try to pull it over the little nub right here that will later prevent the spring from going away from it. Yeah, anyways, and then you're gonna go back to your pencil. Again, the knitting part. Hold it down, push it in. Suffer because it jumps out again. Fuck my life. Yeah, we'll just put it on a time lapse again. Holy shit. Okay, at a certain point. Oh my god! You see what I mean? This fucking sucks. Okay, at a certain point you will just have to push your follower in there and not let it slip because your hands are oiled up. And just push it back in there. Make sure it's in there. Good. Obviously, mine broke. Not too important because it will be held in by itself and the case of the mag. And then you will just take your smaller screw, rub off your fucking hands because they are oiled up, and put that screw in there, screw it down. I said put it in there. Okay, fuck it, time lapse time. Okay, it holds down pretty solid, even though it's broken. Yeah, that's basically it. You just... What is wiggling here? What the fuck?
No! God, please, no! No!
Okay, really quick cut. I've heard, well, like, there was some wiggling going on inside there. Some rattling. I was scared for a second that I broke something, but that's not the case. What actually happens is this little washer, I think that's what they called in here, that will hold down the screw when you put it back into its case. Wiggles sometimes when it's not locked in. And again, you'll just take your mag, put it in, put it in and just screw it on. Time-lapse time. I should probably include some fucking Subway Surfers footage or something somewhere on the screen just so you guys stay on here and not fucking go away. Anyways, now, no more wiggle. Press this little knob down, put it on, and you're done. You fixed your mag. Oh my god. Yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time when I talk about nylon again. LARP.